AMGrievingRHAENYS.com, where I review entertainment for the light it gives, and check out DaddyRecovery.com, where I review my own music and take my journey to entertain as well. I love that. So let's do some REIKI, because I'm sure we're all grieving after House of the Dragon episode 4. I got the first 4 episodes a few months ago and I was cooked. And I want this REIKI, let's begin, to be a little bit of a karmic cord cutting and a regrounding. This is crystal quartz. This is my magic karmic cord scissors. And I want it to be about accepting that our family isn't our family, that the toxicity of certain people that we may share blood with does not mean that we have to share a bond with them forever. And that's certainly something that Rhaenyra is going through. One thing that I immediately felt when I reviewed this season 2 and the first 4 episodes, ooh, I'm gonna pull an ugly one, oof, was just how grounded it was, how better paced it was compared to season 1, and how focused it was on the fact that this is the demise of a family. And part of why Rhaenyra, ooh, that was an ugly one. Part of why Rhaenyra is just the epitome of my frustration right now is because she is technically grieving her entire life, grieving her family, not just Lucerys, but her brothers, her frenemy, step monster. It's this weird journey that she's taking. Ooh, that was a doozy. It's this weird journey that she's taking at realizing that she kind of was living in an illusion. Yes, she loved her father, but he, that one's going to go straight for your crown chakra, was a coward and kind of an idiot. And he didn't know how to protect and defend her in the ways that she needed and deserved. And when it came to choosing himself or her, he really did choose himself. And one of the things I've realized in my own family, and it's something I discuss in Daddy Recovery and bringing and writing up all these stories, and you could check out the podcast, which is a part of my channel. It's kind of like when you have a parent that will protect their narrative over your spirit, over your well-being, over your heart, your future, they're not a good parent. Not a good parent. And I always felt that with King Viserys. There was just this level of we're going to scrub you through, just this level of, he really thought, he was kind of Jon Snowing. I could see that Jon Snow was related to him. Just this idea of, I know the best because I'm a good guy and I've been hoisted into this role of greatness. But whether or not I deserve it or whether or not I measure up to it, I never really know because I'm good, right? But yeah, he was kind, not the kindest guy in the world. Yeah, he could be cool and moral, but he wasn't a saint either. And I think that's where his arrogance was born. You can't be a great man if you're a coward. You can't be a great king if you realize that your family is a cesspool of toxicity and betrayal, but you just want to keep pace. And I think the death of Lucerys at the hands of Aemon really triggered Rhaenyra to kind of realize in some ways that I think she was trying to tell herself, this has to be a misinterpretation, this has to be a mix-up, and obviously she has that conversation with Alicent, kind of, maybe you didn't know that he said that, or, oh my God, this is all by accident, we could fix this. I think she's beginning to pick up, it's not that this was a family misunderstanding, it's that this wasn't a family. It's that this was not my safe place and my safe space. And I was a child, and children are resilient and they're smart and they're intuitive and they're so eager to be loved and loving that they'll kind of miss the smudge marks and the red flags. But Alicent never really, they were best friends when they were kids, but they didn't like her. They loved her because she was family and there was a form of obligation, especially when their father was alive. But I'm going to go really fast, really fast, really fast. But they didn't like her. They felt threatened by her powerfulness. They felt threatened by her intelligence, by her strength. Because these are weak people hoisted into greatness, just like Viserys. And one thing that I admire about Daemon, that he's kind of like, wake up. You know, this little, you're not seeing things correctly. You're not seeing these are your enemies. This is not your family. This is not a family you lost. These are enemies that were always there and revealed themselves. They took your kid not because of an accident or a little fight. They took him because they wanted to kill him. And now with the death of Rhaenys, there's definitely going to be a sort of epiphany for Rhaenyra that's going to be really, really rough, because she's going to go from kind of, no, I don't think we can't, to realizing, you know, because I've delayed and been playing this game a little too late, a little too kindly, because as she says, and she's totally right, we're going to lose so much that it's not even going to look like we're winning. It's not even going to look like any of us are winning. But that is what makes her a great queen. But it's also what is avoiding her from seeing they are her enemies. Mind your business, Rhaenyra. And I know that sounds really, really rough, but I really say that to you as well. You are not your family's epiphany. You are not their salvation. You are not their healing. You are not here to make sure everybody feels better at the cost of you. If they're okay with seeing you lose, if they're okay with seeing you in pain, if they even put you in the positions and situations to feel those things, they may be blood, but they are not your bond. And I think a lot of people who kind of come from really toxic backgrounds, really toxic families, can totally, totally relate in terms of having a family that just doesn't care. Trains you to care about them, but doesn't care about you. Trains you to be unconditional in your love, but they are conditional in theirs. Only when you fail, only when you dim your light. They abandon you, but they don't leave you alone. They are there for your funeral, but not there for your life. And damn, let's pat you down with some crystal quartz, some pink rose quartz, so you can feel the love, baby, so you can feel the love. I really want you to use this video to grieve like Rhaenyra. It's okay to feel bad. It's okay to take a few weeks, take a few months, but there comes a time, and we're definitely going to see that in the next few episodes, where you have to realize you're in the war. Rather, or you are fighting for yourself. You're not fighting for your family, you're fighting for you. And that might actually mean fighting against your family. And that is so rough. But you will be loved again. You are a queen. Take your throne. They were the family you were born into, but they are not the family you will make. Remember that. All right, I really do love you. Please subscribe and check out a few more of my videos. I've got a few ones coming up. I love a good brief REIKI video.